Alright guys, we are back with the Edison format finals at Epik Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got JC on the left. First time on the channel debut, playing GBs. Versus myself on the right, playing Vayu. This tournament was just 3 rounds, single elimination. So will JC get his first win on his channel debut? Or will I get another win for Vayu? Actually won the last tournament, so it would be back-to-back wins for me with Vayu. Alright, so he starts off by setting for and pass. I know JC's kind of new. This was actually only his second Edison. I think this is the second time I've seen him at the local. Alright, so Charge, Mill, Icarus, Raiko, and Greffer. So at this point, I was still on Icarus, but I think after this tournament, I cut it. It's just, it's hit or miss. It can be really good, but then sometimes you kind of don't want it in your opening hand. The only reason I really liked it is because it helps out with those hands where you have like Vayu stuck in your hand. Alright, so set 2, set a monster, pass to JC. So JC sets a monster. Alright, flip hamster. Hamster is so bad against GBs, but people always say that I always pre-play. If I was pre-playing him, I wouldn't have set the hamster turn 1, but it's like, whatever. I don't know what you're playing, so the Oscar special, double up star. The Oscar Goblin special. So JC's at 10K. Come on, Caius. I think. Am I gonna set another Raiko? So I'm afraid of him like making Geyseris. So if I set another Raiko, yeah, it's gonna come down to my back row. So let's see what JC can do. So he just drew Proven. He just ripped the Proving Ground too. Yeah. Oh man. I wonder how many Proving Grounds are in his deck, because he just ripped it. Let's find out. So he chose not to get the Bestiari. Maybe he has a Bestiari set. So he summons Laquari and I bottomless it. In case his set is a Bestiari. And if it's not, he chains Book. So now I'm terrified of the Bestiari. So he chains Book on the Laquari. And sets a 5th back row. Alright, so now I flip the Raiko and I'm going to target his monster. I think that one's the Hippo, and it was a Test Tiger turn 1. Yeah, I don't know about that play, JC, if you're watching. Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. I was shocked it was a Test Tiger, to be honest. And now I'm going to pop the Laquari just in case if I can't run it over, I want to get it off the board. Alright, to guarantee. So I'm milling a couple of Vayus, but the only issue is I have a lot of monsters that he can tag out with. So Raiko attack, and hamster attack. So I'm just trying to get value out of these guys. And now I'm going to set a 2nd back row and pass to JC. Now JC is new to Edison, guys. So we got to cut him some slack. You know what's crazy? When he summoned Stratos, I was like so happy. I was like, okay, at least it wasn't a GB monster. Yeah, I remember that was what was going through my head. I was like, okay, I don't mind Stratos. Alright, so let's see. JC attacks the Raiko for 16. Which is fine for me. I don't want to I'm trying to get my monsters off the board. Like with a Plague or a Caius. Alright, so he passes. And here comes... Okay, there's one. So I get the Raiko off the field. But he has the bottomless. No response to his bottomless. And 85 to 64. This has always been a weird matchup for Vayu. Anytime I'm like on 2 hamsters, I kind of have struggled against GBs in the past. Heck, my first loss at RBT LA was to GBs. I think the guy got 2nd after Swiss. I don't remember his name, but yeah, he was 2nd after Swiss, and he beat me and 2-0'd me. It was bad too. I think one game we had a good game. I think it was game 2, but I think game 1 I just got wrecked. It was one of the games was good. Anyway, let's see what JC can do. We know he has Prisma in his hand. So he has Prisma and he drew another bottomless. Okay, so here's some of his Prisma. You can kind of see it because there's a little bit of a glare. Yeah, I need to stop playing on that side of the table, but it's just... It's rough, man. Alright, so Prisma, send Bestiari. Let's see what else JC can do. I mean, he can't even run over my hamster right now with either one of his monsters. So he's probably going to set the second bottomless to his back rows. What's he thinking about? Oh, call. Okay. Calls the... Which one is he going to call? The Laquari. Okay, I'm a bottomless the Laquari because I could have bottomless the Gyzerus. He had the one call, so he passes. He didn't set the other back row. Okay, it's not looking too bad for us. I think one of the reasons why I didn't bottomless the Gyzerus because I have Mirror Force, so I need to protect my Mirror Force. So Card Trooper, Mill, Gale, D-Prison, and now we probably have to run over the Prisma, right? Yeah, we gotta run over the Prisma. Yep, run over the Prisma, and does JC have a response? I'm guessing like one of his back rows is probably like a Chariot. So he lets it go, so he's gonna take 200, somewhere 83 to 64. Yeah, I just drew like Hamster and Card Trooper, which Card Trooper's okay against GBs, but you also just leave him a body to tag off of. So like here he summons a Sam Knight. So here I'm in a pickle. Like, I know I have the read he has Starlight Road or Solemn. So you can see here, this is why I'm debating. But I chose to Mirror Force and kind of hope he doesn't have the Starlight Road, but he does have the Starlight Road because if... It was like a lose-lose situation here. I know I can't stop... And here he Chariots my Card Trooper. Yeah, like I can't stop him from tagging out for Darius. So either A, I let the attack go through. He goes Darius and Gyzerus is me. And I lose all my stuff anyway. But JC did not make that play. I thought he was going to make that play. Or I was like, okay, let's hope that he has Solemn and not Starlight Road. But he goes for a quest. Yeah, I thought he was going to Gyzerus me. Especially after the Starlight Road. Maybe he doesn't play Darius. I don't know. He has Bestiari in the graveyard, so... What am I? Okay, I got Brain Control. See, I don't like Brain Control against GBs. I tend to side it out. Because they play like triple Book of Moon. So the only time it's good is like if you go Brain, Tribute for Sirocco, or Brain, Tribute for Caius. But I don't really count Plague and Gale, because a lot of times they'll just book you. Because they play 3 book. Maybe I'm wrong, though. That's something I need to test more. I used to, like, not want to test against GBs, but the deck is real now. It's... Ever since RBT New York, the deck is on the rise. I think it's just because it beats so many decks, except, like, Blackwing. It can even beat Blackwings. I wouldn't say it's a bad... It is a bad matchup for them, but it's not, like, overwhelming. Like, I would say it's probably, like, 60-40 between Blackwing and GBs. Yeah, I would say probably 60-40. But with the right build, you can maybe build your deck to be able to beat Blackwing. Or build your side deck to beat Blackwing. I don't know. Yeah, like if you go first with GBs, you can beat Blackwing. Now, it's harder to beat them when you go second. Alright, so... Yeah, I'm in big trouble. I'm in big trouble with this game. Like, I remember I was thinking, man, should I even Mirror Force this guy? But again, the reason I did Mirror Force is like I was hoping it was Solemn and not Star Wars. I was thinking in my head, I'm gonna lose my Mirror Force anyway. He's gonna tag off the Card Trooper, and then Gyzerus and blow up both my back rows. But he didn't go for that play. But that's what I thought he was gonna do. Yeah, I'm cooked, man. Now he tags out the quest and brings out. Yeah, he does play Darius. Okay, so he just didn't go for the Darius play. Now he goes Ready Ari, banish my Vayu. And he's got Chariot Book. Why didn't he set both? You have Stardust though. Oh man, JC. Come on, man. Set both. Again, JC's new to Edison from what he told me. This is his channel debut. It's only like the second time I've seen him at the local. The first time I faced him, but I was on Black Wings at that time, which is a favorable matchup. This matchup between Vayu and GBs is interesting. I don't know who's favorite. I would probably give the slight edge to Vayu. Yeah, I would say Vayu slightly favored, depending on how many hamsters you play. Since I think on this day I was on 2 hamster, it hurts drawing it. You're probably better off just keeping it in your hand at times, but. All right, so I'm just debating on what can I do. Okay. I mean, I have brain control, so that's probably why. You guys saw it there. So maybe I can brain control the Stardust. Oh, I think I have a play. I think I brain control the Rediari. I think it's coming back to me. Okay, so normal summon Sirocco. So he has Book of Moon or Chariot. Oh, I have Return. Okay, Return. So I'm at 900. Okay, so my game plan is hope his back rows are dead. I have brain control. Now I brain control his Rediari. So I'm at 100. Pump. Pump. Yes, I'm hoping this is actually game. Because I pump the first Vayu, so it gains 48, so it's at 56. But he has Wabaku, and I just pick up my cards. Yeah, that was my only win condition. Was like, I have to kill OTK him. How much damage was it? The first pump was 56, and then you pump the second time, so it gains another 48, 56, 64, 10,400 minus 18 is 8,600, and he was at what? Yeah, I think that was game. So I was just, like, I was at a point where, like, this is the only way I win this game is if this return double pump goes through, but he had the out, so it was highly unlikely. But I was hoping, like, his back row was a War Chariot. That's why I brain controlled the Rediari. All right, game 2. Will I pull off the Legacy 2-0 and go back-to-back wins with a Vayu? So he starts off by Stratos into Prisma. Prisma's scary, man. All right, so Stratos into Prisma. How many back rows is he going to say? Okay, he has Trap Stun. Looks like he sets 4 back row alongside a Trap Stun, and I took 18 directly. There comes Upstart. No Oscars special. Nope. Special Cyber Dragon. Attack the Stratos. He prisons. Normal summon Sirocco. Set a 3rd back row and pass. And here comes the Trap Stun. Yeah, I mean, this is... He's got... I mean, this is like a 3-card combo. Trap Stun, Prisma, Test Tiger. I mean, yeah. Now he's going to get... Darius, get Bestiari, Geyseris. My friend Randy says this is why he likes to side in Book of Moon against GBs. Yeah, he hits my Oppression and my Bottomless. And I think my other back row is a Mirror Force. So yeah, I'm in big trouble, man. So attacks for 400. And attacks me for 18, leaving me at 4,000. And then tags out the Geyseris. Now let's see what he decides to tag out for. Probably Laquari. So he decides to go Rediari, get the Sirocco out of the grave. Yeah, Laquari. That's what I thought. That seems like the right play. All right. Now, I think my other back row is Mirror Force. So I'm actually still in this game. Luckily, he didn't nail the Mirror Force. Yeah, but if he didn't have Trap Stun, I would have been in a really good spot with Bottomless and Oppression and then Sirocco that he had to deal with. All right, let's see. Oh, he's showing the breaker. So remember, I have Mirror Force. The back row he didn't hit was Mirror Force, so I just pass. I'm good. I have the Mirror Force. And then this man summons Breaker. Watch this. He summons Breaker. Breaks my Mirror Force. And I'm just like, shake my head like I couldn't believe it. He popped off. Congrats to JC. He drew Cat in as well. Yeah, I was asking him what his back rows were. Yeah, I got cooked. I got cooked that second game. Maybe game one I could have done a few different things. But that second game, I don't think there's anything I could have done. Maybe summon Sirocco first, but that won't change nothing. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. So JC gets his first win on his channel debut and stopped me from going back-to-back with Vayu. I don't know if I have ever gone back-to-back with Vayu. Maybe. Yeah, I think I did. I've never three-peated with Vayu, that's for sure. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epik Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.